Good Saturday evening slash night because it's 10:30. South Carolina Weather Watchers. I'm the host for South Carolina Weather, Joseph Peterson, and let's go ahead and talk about the weather going into the future. And you might be watching this in the morning as well because I know a lot of people go to bed early. So if you're watching this in the morning, good morning. But if you're watching this late at night, good evening. And let's go ahead and talk about it. So as you can see, we have this huge rain shower right now as of 10:30 going through mainly all of the central US and parts of the deep south as well. And this is a lot of rain. We already do have some flooding reports down in New Orleans already in Louisiana, so that is definitely causing problems as you see these yellows over here and thus moderate precipitation. We also do have some ice up here in South Dakota, and then we have some mixed precipitation, pretty much from rain all the way to snow from Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, and then we have just a huge blob of rain going into the west coast of California right now, and then we do have some rain inside of it seems like eastern Washington and mostly all of northern Idaho. So that is that. Now let's go ahead and look at our cloud cover. If we go ahead and look at our cloud cover right now, it's looking pretty tame. I'd say we do have some partly cloudy skies over the area tonight, especially over the Columbia, Charleston, and maybe all the way up to the upstate. But I mean, you see that system that's currently going through Mississippi and Alabama. I mean, look how much cloud cover they have over there. I mean, completely all of Alabama is cloudy. Maybe except for that little northeast portion up there. Even parts of Florida is cloudy. Um, Georgia, the western part of Georgia is cloudy. I mean, we're kind of being spared right now from this cloud cover for right now. Just for right now. But I expect that to change. Definitely tomorrow. It's gonna get cloudier as the day goes on. Tomorrow, so it's gonna start off nice, but then the temperature is gonna start to drop, and we're gonna see definitely gonna see some more precipitation roll in, possibly some flooding conditions for southern South Carolina, but we got to talk about that later. Here's our current temperatures: 45 in Columbia, 42 in Florence, 50 near the beaches, both at Charleston and Myrtle Beach, 48 at Augusta. Then going to our south, 63 in Orlando, 57 in Gainesville, 57 in Tallahassee, and 60 near Jacksonville. 54 near Birmingham, 51 near Huntsville, 56 near Montgomery, 52 near Jackson, and 62 near New Orleans, and then 58 near Memphis. And then to our north, 43 in Charlotte, 41 in Fayetteville, and then 38 up there in, I think that is Greensboro, and then 40 in Raleigh. Now, here's our minimum temperatures for tonight. We can see freezing temperatures up inside the blue regions. See these kind of like light blue regions up there? That is freezing temperatures. We will see some freezing temperatures from northern South Carolina all the way up into North Carolina. All of North Carolina is going to be freezing except for the Outer Banks regions. But temperatures 34 inside of Columbia, 32 in both Florence and Sumter, so below freezing, 39 near Myrtle Beach, below freezing just up north of Myrtle Beach as well, 34 near the upstate, near the Greenville Spartanburg upstate region, so not quite below freezing there. 37 near North Augusta and 44 near Charleston. So that is our minimum temperatures for tonight. Here's our max wind gusts. We're going to see max wind gusts pushing. I mean, you can see this storm system is bringing gusts with it, especially 40 miles an hour cannot be ruled out, or you can see inside Mississippi already. So as from now until 10 p.m. tomorrow, we can see wind gusts around 30 miles an hour near the Greenville Spartanburg region. We can see a gust 20 miles an hour near the Columbia region and the Orangeburg and Augusta regions. And we could also see a good 30 mile an hour wind gust near Charleston, and then a good 25 to 30 mile an hour wind gust near Myrtle Beach. So the beaches are going to be pretty breezy. The upstate could be breezy. The Augusta, uh, Columbia could be all could be Gusty, Orangeburg, all those places like that. Here's our 24-hour precipitation totals now until 7 p.m. tomorrow. Um, so as you can see, not a lot right now, but that will certainly change, especially when we get to tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, it is going to be more. Tomorrow, the temperature, sorry, not the temperature, but the precipitation is going to pick up a lot as we get into Sunday, into Monday. Even Monday, we can see some more precipitation. So when people are going to school, going to work, definitely gonna have to watch out for that as well. And I mean, as of right now, only seeing around 1/10 of an inch near Buford, 1/10 of an inch near North Augusta, but other than that, nothing so far for the next 24 hours. Here is our model, which I keep on forgetting to switch it to the southeast. Okay, this is the HRRR. This only goes out around 18 hours, so this is not going to go out that far. But I mean, if you push it, you can get a good idea of what's going to happen. This band right here. See the coordinates? Those are going to push upward, and they're going to push upward, and then it's going to finally leave, and then it might bring some remaining showers down from the north and bring them downwards and might hit us again, but it won't be as intense as this first band. This first band is going to be pretty bad, especially for the places that can see flooding. I mean, you can look at this. Here's the NAM 3 kilometer model. This goes out way further. This is showing us that some storms. I mean, some downright damaging storms could impact the coast, and like the coast. I mean, like it's around 1 to 3 a.m. Yeah, this could definitely spark some thunder, some wind, some gusty winds, as well. So something to watch for. If you're near the coast, Beaufort, Charleston, those regions like that, need to be watching for potential gusty winds and some frequent lightning as we go into the early morning periods on Monday morning around 12 to 3 a.m. Now, this is the GFS, but the GFS decided it wanted to update right while I was doing it. So you know what? We're going to skip that for right now. And we will talk about that late tomorrow, because it's already 10:38 and it decided to do the thing now. So let's just do it tomorrow. So if we go to tomorrow, this is on Sunday. Look at this. They have extended the marginal risk. Remember, the marginal risk only cut to around like Beaufort. They have now extended the marginal risk to now places like Orangeburg, Bamberg, Augusta, Somerville, North Charleston, Mount Pleasant, places like that will be inside of the marginal risk of excessive rainfall, meaning that everyone inside of this area right here, as you can see, is now inside of a 5% chance of seeing flash flooding, and something that we do need to talk about as well, even though it has nothing to do with South Carolina, is there is a high risk, which is the highest risk you can ever get for flash flooding. This is something that if we saw, that would be absolutely devastating, and they're going to definitely have, there's going to be damage, there's going to be pretty much injuries, and unfortunately there might be loss of life because of this. This is absolutely devastating flash flooding that's about to come in through the Santa Barbara region, the Ventura, and the Oxnard region. And the saddest part is that a couple of months ago, maybe 2-3 months ago, they were under a high risk as well, so they're gonna have to go through this again, just months later. So, definitely going to have especially that part of California in your thoughts, because that's not going to be great at all. Definitely something that you're going to have to think about, and I will definitely update you all on the situation if it does get bad. But I mean, if we go to the day 3, nothing there, but again, they're under another moderate risk. The moderate risk is not as bad as the pink, but still, we've been under a red before. We usually only get under reds in like hurricanes, so we've been through a moderate risk, this red area, before. We were in it for Hurricane Idalia back last year. If y'all remember that hurricane, didn't really do too much wind damage to like the east side. It was really the west side near like Orangeburg where it did like the most damage with wind wise. And then here you have the day four. Day four, just another slight risk. Slight risks are not bad, but I mean these atmospheric rivers are just pounding the same regions over and over and over again, and that's what's gonna cause the severe weather. They might finally get a break Wednesday, with only a marginal risk of excessive rainfall, and that's for pretty much Tucson and Phoenix, Arizona. But that's gonna about do it. Again, tomorrow going into Monday, we could possibly see some flash flooding, possibly some storms that might ride the coast from Savannah all the way up to Charleston, and then we could potentially see life-threatening, if not fatal, flash flooding near the California or on the California coast near the Santa Barbara region. So that's going to be about it for tonight's forecast. I will talk to y'all not tomorrow morning, maybe tomorrow afternoon. I mean, there's a chance that I could upload tomorrow morning. I just have to get up early because, I got stuff to do on Sunday. So hopefully Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, but I cannot promise that it will be inside the morning or the afternoon. I don't know what day it will be, but that's your last look at the radar. I will see y'all tomorrow with another weather update.